Okay, hey, so I'm 38 weeks and 2 days today. And I kind of figured I would vlog a little bit for this birth and kind of process things. No signs of labor yet, and I feel super pregnant. My blood pressure has been fine so far, which is shocking. I go back to the doctor on Thursday. They do check once a week now. And I have had contractions like off and on, but they're more like Braxton Hicks, like they're not consistent, you know? And so I'm tired. I definitely get out of breath very easily. And also my ankles are very swollen. So I think you can see that. So normally my ankle's right here, my bone. Normally you can see that. And you can't. So, but I mean, my blood pressure is fine. I can't do much before my legs swell. So I just took a bath and I'm gonna lay down for a bit. I shaved my legs. It was very difficult. But I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited for the process. I was kind of banking on the idea that, my water is going to break just like last time, and then I'm going to go into labor, get to the hospital, etc. But I kind of forgot that not everyone's water breaks. Like sometimes they have to break it for you. And then my therapist, who actually used to be a doula, she was telling me that she went to one of her doctor's appointments and they're like, yeah, you're dilated to a 5. Are you not contracting? And she was like, well, yeah, a little bit, but they're not painful. So now I'm like, okay, I need to pay attention to these contractions and basically throw everything in my head like out the window. Like anything can happen, right? I could show up at the doctor on Thursday and they're like, all right, are you ready to push? Like I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. And, yeah, it's crazy. So now I'm just like waiting. I am super pregnant. A little big. But yeah, I mean, I really don't want to be stuck to a bed with bed stirrups. And I know that once you have the epidural, you can't like move, like get out of bed, walk around and stuff. But I've struggled so hard. Last time I was like traumatized emotionally, physically for so long. I had horrible postpartum depression, and I'm just so scared that if I go back to that place again, I'm not going to heal this time. I don't want the same thing to happen. And so I'm just throwing all my fears and stuff aside and saying, even if I do get an episiotomy, even if they need to use a vacuum to get Aubrey out, even if I have a C-section, at least now I can have pain meds. And I know that there's a chance that it's not going to work, or it's going to work partially. But I just, my idea is that if I can maybe not feel it as much, it'll be easier for me to heal after. So anyways, that's the plan. But yeah, I'm due August 2nd. This Friday, July 23rd, is the full moon. I'm betting that she decides to come that day. I have no idea. I'm just throwing it out there right now. But I will update every once in a while. So, wish me luck. Okay, also, this is the bump. Boop. Boop. If she were any lower, I feel like she would fall out. This is my, like, vaginal region right here. She's, like, right here. Boop. Boop. Like, sometimes she will pinch or kick or, like, grab my insides, and I'm like, so that's been interesting. But they say you're supposed to count kicks. I'm not even counting kicks because usually her foot is sticking out right here. Her booty's right here, and she is always wibbling back and forth. So, I mean, she has no room, but at the same time, obviously has some room to be able to wiggle like that. So, yep. Still 38 weeks and 2 days. I just wanted to show you all this. All right, so update. I am 38 weeks and 3 days, and my water broke at 4 a.m., which is so funny because that's the exact time that it broke with Aubrey. Daniel's alarm had just gone off for work. I was dreaming. I heard it in my dream, and then I was like, oh, what is that? I was like, something's gonna fall out of me, and I stand up, and of course it's like my water breaking. Anyways, so get Daniel up, and yeah, we get everything ready, and we met my parents at the hospital, and they picked up Aubrey. Catherine was gonna be my doula. She was out of town, so my mom is here. Right, oh, there's Daniel. There's my mom. She's going to be taking photos and just hanging out. Mainly anytime baby has to leave the room, Daniel will be with her when she comes, and if I'm ever alone, you know, I wanted that support. So anyways, but it is currently sometime after 7 o'clock. I can't see it right now, and I'm dilated to a 3. I walked in at a 2. I was having contractions 3 minutes apart, so I was freaking out a little bit, but they were manageable. Like, I'm talking, this is, excuse me, indigestion. Totally different than with Aubrey. I mean, I walked in, I couldn't talk, I was throwing up. The pain was so extreme. And I'm having contractions 3 minutes apart, but then sometimes it'll skip and go to like 5 or 6 minutes, and it's manageable, but some of them pain level, I would say a 5 or a 6. So I am connected to this. They had to poke me a bunch of times because they couldn't find a vein. Yay. So we are waiting to finish this bag of fluids, and then I will get some epidural and Pitocin, and hopefully speed things along here, but ready or not. Okay, update. It is now 11:16, and I am dilated to a 6 in active labor. I got the epidural earlier, a couple hours ago, and feeling great now, let me tell you. Like, I was dozing off to sleep, crazy. Anyways, but baby is making her way down. Epidural was not fun getting, and I definitely got dizzy after and then threw up. So they gave me some medicine, and then the Pitocin, like I said. So yeah, now we're just waiting. What's so funny is Aubrey was born at 12:03, and my water broke with her at 4 a.m. So it could happen at the same exact time for Jaylie to be born. I don't know, it's funny. But yeah, any time now, so I just wanted to update. Also, fun fact, apparently they need to take more blood, so that's not fun, but that's okay. She's making her way, and we're ready and excited. And say hello, babe. Mom.
On the screen.
You were on there. Hey y'all. So we've been here. Today is Thursday. It is almost 4 p.m. and Jaylie Rose made her entrance yesterday at 2:09 p.m. There's her little hand. So we're about to bust out of here 14 hours later. 26 hours later. I'm tired. The delivery went amazingly. I do have 1 stitch, which kind of sucks, but in comparison to how Aubrey's birth went, this is amazing. Like, I'm sitting in a chair. It literally took me, I think, 2 weeks to be able to sit up. And last night was kind of rough. Pain. I did not realize that you basically have cramps, or sometimes people call them afterbirth contractions, and it's the craziest thing. So my pain was kind of high last night. And then Jaylie kept she would start to choke on fluid buildup. So of course I have to jump up and do the bulb, and it was kind of scary. But she let me get a little nap in. We slept together. She's got a great latch game. We're working on it. We do have to get her jaundice levels down a little bit. They're not high enough to need any treatment here, so they are discharging us. But they gave us some donor breast milk, and we're gonna give her as much sunlight as possible. But I pushed for 4 times for 9 minutes, and she came out, and it was great, and I almost cried. I was so happy. And to be strong enough to get up and to be able to take care of her, even though it was kind of a rough night, was amazing, because with Aubrey, I was in so much pain, I couldn't. And, I couldn't jump up when she was choking on fluid or things like that. I couldn't sit up, right? And so this is a totally different experience. And here she is. She does have some strawberry hair. Hopefully that will last. But she was born at 2:09 p.m. at 7 pounds, 15 ounces, 20.5, or 0.6, sorry, 20 and a half inches long. Like I said, I'm tired. Don't make me do math right now. So, but yeah, we're doing good. We're going home, like I said, 26 hours later. We can't wait to introduce Aubrey to her. We wanted to wait in person to see her reaction. So we miss her. We know that she's gonna be a great big sister. And yeah.